The Daily Code Snippet. Last week we discussed the input type for text. This input type equals text, allows the entry of a single line of text. But there are instances where you may need a user to input a larger text block. In this case, you would instead use the following element, text area. The columns and rows attributes are used to define the area of text when the browser first loads the element. And again, this can be done using the CSS instead. The number for the rows attribute is the number of rows, but it's the number of characters per row for the columns attribute. The text area element functions similarly to other input elements, so label can be bound to your text area by matching the value for the for attribute for label and the ID attribute for text area. Here is a code sample. In this example, the value for the for attribute, sample text area, connects it to the text area with the ID attribute with the same value. We have a text area set to 5 rows and 60 characters per row. The text placed between the text area opening tag and the text area closing tag is what will be pre-filled for the user as a sample or instructions. In this case, we have styled this text a gray color. Lastly, we have an input type to submit the user's input into the text area. Presented by Designers Learn Code.